So I was thinking, it's been a while since I've played Final Fantasy VI. And out of nowhere, like an RKO, I just heard about this T edition of Final Fantasy VI. Which I guess is pretty much like the Quiz Essential Final Fantasy VI hack. But the problem for the longest time, though, was it was still in Japanese. But I guess more recently it was translated by none other than Tomato. So I'm going to give it a try. Give it a try, see what I think. We'll probably enjoy it. Back in the day, we did the Final Fantasy VII New Thread mod. So I'm expecting a similar flavor here, but we'll see. It's different people. But yes, T edition. I think it's just based off of the person's name, whoever created it in Japan. Dudley the Dragon Ninja Gaming Ninja. How you doing? Larding it up. Lard style. That was way too aggressive of a camera readjustment. I apologize. I think that's about where I want to be. Well, I'll be about here, and then as the stream goes on, I'll lean, like, this way. Alan, what changes does this version bring? Tons. I guess there's, like, 50 new side quests. There's, like, an insane amount of new things. I haven't really looked into it. It's mostly me jumping into this blindly. So we'll see how this goes. We'll give it a try. I might actually stick with this game. And see what happens from there. So let's progress. Oh, do I have to do this? Nothing I hate worse than doing this. Like, am I not on the screen? What's happening? Oh, we working again? Mouse? Mouse. Obey me. I don't understand. It's a brand new battery. Shouldn't even really need the mouse, like... Good. This was just working, but let's just not work because I'm fucking well live streaming right now. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid you work once I go live. So... One moment, please. How you doing, SNES? The Pixel remaster for 4 and 6. I haven't played any of the Pixel remasters. I'm not in a massive hurry to. I'm not against their existence, but... I'm glad they're there, available. The more accessible the games, the better. The better it is. I don't understand what's going on with the mouse. Are we back, mouse? Good God. Okay, so do I have to, like... I shouldn't have to reboot ZSNES. Like, do I have to actually watch this through? Is that the problem? You're just gonna pretend I'm not plugged in? Okay, cool. That's fine, then. Gonna work this time. Oh my goodness, the buttons work. You're spoiling me with the buttons working. This is probably what happened last time, and I'm just dumb. This. Alright. Maybe we're back in order. Bap2, how you doing? And Coob, what's going on? What's good? I presume this hack here will be quite good. Hope it's all good with you. I thought we watched the cutscene the first time until the snow. Maybe you do. I think they dropped the ball for not adding the extra dungeons that were in the GBA ports. I do agree with that. Stuck for 5-pixel remaster. I thought it was particularly perplexing. Well, I mean, we did just watch this. We'll let this play out, though. Because there's how many different versions of Final Fantasy IV? And almost all of them have something different. Like, even the PS1, the PS1 version had, like, a bestiary. And was, like, the hard mode. I think it's the first time we technically had the hard mode. And the GBA version was different, the PSP version was different, the DS version was different. Then the Pixel Remaster comes out and they're like, nah, we'll just make it the basic one. So you plan on Pixel Remaster re-releasing all that content? Are we going to get one that actually has all of the Final Fantasy IV content in it? And can we have Final Fantasy IV the after years, but arranged in such a way that... it's more enjoyable to play? Like 90. Yeah, different variations of Final Fantasy IV, yes. That's approximately there. The DS version is good. It's really hard. You better have your Final Fantasy IV work cut out for you if you play the DS version. Lunar994, what's going on? Final Fantasy IV gets practically the same amount of attention. Yeah. Bethesda gives to Skyrim. Yeah, I don't know why it's 4 in particular they give so much attention to. Like, 4s are good. It's kind of like... it's a good jumping in point for Final Fantasy, I think. But I would argue it's kind of like... as far as Final Fantasies go, it's like middle of the road. Because, I mean, there's what, 15 of them? 8 of them have to be below average. Oh my goodness, Coob, $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. No, the DN version. What is the DN version of Final Fantasy IV? You do actually mean DN version. And I don't think when the first time I played Final Fantasy IV DS, I don't think I even realized yet that slow works on everything in Final Fantasy IV. Everything. If you didn't know that, now you do. Bosses, final boss, everything. Because of course it does. You know how you're preconditioned to assume status afflictions won't work in games? Yeah, well, slow works on everything in Final Fantasy IV. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is if you were to play the DS version of it, that's a very crucial bit of info. Tech missile. D's nuts. Heyo. This post was sent from an unregistered hyperkek, too. I mean, you set it up, I took the bait, you knocked it down. What can I say? So I guess because there's like so much extra stuff in this game, I really need to go around and talk to everybody. I'm guessing right now things are going to be more or less the same. It also seems like we're in like a bit of a squished box area. I might be able to edit to the camera a bit. Heaven forbid we have a black border around the game. We wouldn't want any separation from me in the game. Yeah. I mean, compare from 3 to 4, yeah. 4 is quite a leap. I mean, I'm not knocking 4. It's like the first... Pretty much the first RPG I beat by myself. Like, I probably beat Dragon Quest, but, like, 1. Those numbers were, like, like, the text was redone. Heal us, Madge, Soldier, question mark. Oh yeah, 4 was like my first Final Fantasy, like for sure. I might have watched my brother play Final Fantasy 1 before that, but I didn't even realize what I was watching. That it was even Final Fantasy. And we didn't even have 2 or 3 for reference. So to go from 1 to 2, and even to skip 5 and go to 6 is like, whoa. Because I think 5's a really good game, but it does look like Final Fantasy 2. Or 4, as we now know it as. But to drop 6 in our lap instead, like, well, it's got like the graphical update as well. It looks visually more impressive as a sequel. Even though there's nothing wrong with 5. It's hard, and us stupid Americans probably would have really struggled with it. But when it was very first. Like, if it were to come out here in, like, 90... What, 3 or whatever? I mean, you could have given us Mystic Quest and Final Fantasy V. I don't know. Would that have really been so bad? But then we would have Final Fantasy 2, 3, and 4 rather... And... those would be construed 4, 5, and 6. So Final Fantasy V would be Final Fantasy 3, and Final Fantasy 6 would be Final Fantasy 4. 2 would still be 4. I should do anything at all. Kamikaze Ray. Managed to get Boombata spell. Like, just recently. It is insanely hard. What went into the mind of the devs to insert something like that? I have no idea. I don't have an issue with, like, a rhythm-based game, but, like, how accurate you have to get it. Like, you pretty much have to have, like, either some formal musical training or, like... Like, you're not gonna just fiddly fuck your way through that. Like, you're gonna... It has to be, like, perfect. Like, to do it by ear would be remarkable. The only times I've ever done it was looking at, like, a chart. Hi, Speedy. But I mean, it's a good spell. Does half damage to regular enemies. Half of their remaining health. I mean, not good against bosses, but... It's not a bad spell. Mystic Quest Apologist. I definitely have a guilty, you know... I have a soft spot for Mystic Quest. I wish we got a sequel to Mystic Quest. I would love to see a Mystic Quest remake, and I wish it wasn't... Like, that Square hasn't completely forgotten about it. Like, I should be able to play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest on Steam, why not? Give me a break. What is it to them to have that be available? Like, I've brought this up before, but I play Final Fantasy Record Keeper. It's like a mobile game. And it has, like, pretty much every Final Fantasy character imaginable. Nothing from Mystic Quest at all. Like, bruh, it exists. Save point? Sure. I've never heard of save points. Just on the off chance they do something different. They don't. I don't have a attend. Save, though. Save. So weird and dumb. Yeah, it wasn't released. DW, how you doing? Yeah, FF6, the hack. We're doing a hack of it. Yeah, Mystic Quest, yeah, has the skeleton of a great game in it. Yeah, if there was, like... Yeah, exactly. If you attach some muscles to that skeleton and wrapped it in some skin, yeah, you'd have a damn good game. Oh, Coob, you play Record Keeper? I've been playing it on and off since, like, 2017. Most people play either, like, Brave Exvius or, like, Opera Omnia, but I've been, like, Record Keeper guy. I'll go cold on it every so often, but I've been playing it again. Casting Cure on the final boss, yeah, to kill him is amazing. I didn't know that for years. And I could never get it to work. It's already hard, and they even, yeah, inserted pauses during the process, yeah. During the process, as if knowing the timing wasn't hard already. Well, when I was I assume you're talking about the Boombata spell thing still. But, like, there was, like, one note near the end that I wasn't hearing for the longest time. Where you have to go, like, A-B, like ba-ba, or A-B, it's A-B or B-A, and it's, like, close to the end. And just, I didn't hear it for the longest time. Haven't played it, oh, played it since release, good lord. Yeah, Mystic Quest was made solely so as Westerners could have a non-frustrating experience. Once you get accustomed to RPGs, it gets a little frustrating for other reasons. Like, I would have rather Mystic Quest had random encounters with the number of fixed encounters that were in it. I think that game would have actually benefited from random encounters. Yeah, Mystic Quest, the FF game where you can jump, yeah. Oh yeah, I forget about that. In terms of gameplay, I still prefer FF5 rather than 6. Well, I mean, if you like the job system stuff, like, it's hard to beat 5. 6 definitely holds a personal place in my heart, though. JPA, how you doing? Not into hacks, feel those who make hacks don't like the game well enough in its original state. I get what you're saying with that. Much like remakes. So what this hack does... It just adds a bunch of... I think it mostly just adds quests into this. I'm not sure if they take out any quests. Like right now, it's been pretty much the same. But I'd never heard of it until, like, kind of recently, and it's been had a bit of buzz surrounding it, so I thought, I'll play it. I think Tech Missile's actually, like, pretty strong. Play Record Keep. Okay, enjoy smothering Nanaki with attention. For me, it's all about my win team. My win team, it's Vaughn, Ferris, Bartz, then Tiro, and usually Alara, but I've been kind of dabbling with Realm, too. And then more recently, I've had, like, a Magic team. Where it's Terra, Fujin, and Seraphy. Like from Final Fantasy Beyond. Who I don't really know anything about, but I almost have like her full kit, so it's luck would happen. I think hacks are useful to fix the original game lag. Like, I mean, your mileage may vary, like with, like Breath of Fire 2 is a perfect example. Someone did a retranslation hack for the game, but that game, like, sorely needed it. The official translation is just embarrassing. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Most hacks are, like, too difficult for their own good. I'm expecting that with this one, too. I'm not expecting that to be any different here. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it's not. How much healing does the heal force heal? Mother 2 Deluxe is getting an easy mode, at least. It's getting an easy mode and a hard mode, so it'll have an easy, normal, and hard mode. Kid Chameleon had 100 stages and no way to save the game. It's a hack that fixes that. That's insane, 100 stages, no saves. Jonathan, what's going on? I've not seen. I missed you again. If you saw the Discord, my phone is updated. Update feels weird, but still cool too. At least you can still navigate it. Yeah, for me personally, I generally don't play a hack of a game unless I've, like, played it to death. Final Fantasy VI would fall in that category for me. I've played it a lot. Or maybe more accurately, I've watched it be played a lot. I've played it my fair share. But my brother aggressively played this game when I was growing up. Oh, for crying out loud. I forget who, but someone was leaving me a comment about how apparently there's some way you can actually kill this shell. Like, eventually it runs out of volt, and you can just, like, kill the shell. Maybe not die to the bulk. I don't know. It's an idea I had. I think it's a good idea. Biggs, I think you best be healing yourself, buddy. And why aren't I using the tech missile? Isn't that, like, Trey humongous? Current default team is Red 13 Onion Knight. I want to like Onion Knight so bad, but, like... And I have, like, an Awakening, and I got, like, another Awakening for him recently. I haven't tried him since, in all fairness. But, like, anytime I try to use him, he just sucks. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with him. But sometimes in that game, I just can't do damage with some people, and I don't understand why. I know there's, like, mixtures of, like the way the attack, like, the buffs work. Like, say, in Final Fantasy Record Keeper, you have a buff that only raises attack. Then you have a buff that raises attack and defense. Those are considered two separate buffs. and they'll stack. But if you had 2 buffs that raise attack and defense, they would overwrite each other. So I don't know if there's like a bunch of that going on. Why am I getting killed by this fucking, well... Maybe I just need to actually pay attention. I'm for sure game overing right now. Not like I'm paying attention at all. It's the Android version. The emoji looks disgusting. Yeah, let's try the tech missile this time. Yeah, tech missile does like 3 times the damage. Well, good thing I saved it. I had the foresight to save it. I think I also forgot it's actually like active time battle. Didn't really do me any favors. There, we won. We won anyway. Undefeated. Flawless victory. There's actually a run button. Speaking of run button, run from this fight. Or down, I don't know, whatever. They did beef it up, okay. It's been a while since I've played Final Fantasy VI. Especially, like... I don't think I've played, like, the beginning of Final Fantasy VI since 2017. Can you guys hear the game at all? Just occurred to me now. Like, can you even hear it? Excuse me. Yeah, I really like the Final Fantasy XII system too, Kamikaze Ray, I agree. The Gambit system. Some people didn't really like it, I really liked it. Treasure of the Rudras? I did, a little bit. That's one of those games that... Like, I wasn't able to get into it for whatever reason, but I really like the magic system in it. Because in that game, you can, like... There's magic in that game, it's like its own language. But if you combine words... I don't even think you have to combine words. I think if you just write whatever you want, it will just make a spell. But the game will be like, this word means, like, cure. So if you use that, it'll be like a cure spell. So, like, once you know spells, it'll do stuff, but if you experiment with words, you can sometimes find good magic by accident. Sound is low. Okay. Let's boost it up a bit. How about that? That's probably better. I don't want to, like, super loud, but I want you to hear it. I just don't like it when the game drowns me out, but I want you to be able to hear the game. A little bit. Onion Knight takes till, I believe, level 93 for his stats to really increase. Just need Onion Knight modes for his record spear. Oh, I have, like, his record board unlocked and stuff. I don't have, like, his hero ability or anything. I think I just don't really have either the right, like, case use for him, or, like, the only time I've ever really used him was for, because, like, my win team needs no help. But, like, the rest of my Final Fantasy III team is kind of like whatever, so I don't really try with it. I haven't really tried to, like, sneak him in anywhere else. But I did just get, like, a new awakening for him, so maybe I should try to see if I can slot him in with it. It's good now, okay. Like, Final Fantasy VI, it has some great music. mean, for those of you that know, I used to wrestle. And my wrestling entrance theme music was the Magitech Factory music. That was the music that I came out to when I wrestled. And if I beat somebody, that was the music that played. The Devil's Lab. Because I'm that big of a nerd. That I have to come out to my wrestling matches to RPG music. I maintain it's good entrance music, though. Is the thing. Loops around in the right time. You get to hear, like, the song play through, like, one time, get to the ring. Where am I? I'm sure there's still a grandfather clock elixir. If there's not, I'm deleting this off my computer immediately. There's one thing you need to know about Final Fantasy VI, is grandfather clock elixirs. It's like a trope unto itself, just for its own game. Is that a new sprite for Terra? That looks like new clothes to me. She must have been redrawn. Maybe I'm just noticing, but I think that she was redrawn and it looks good. Thinking of playing some Opera Omnia? I still haven't played any Opera Omnia. Why not the Victory fanfare? What's wrong with the Terminator edition? Scott, how you doing? I think it's whoever made the game, their name started with T. I'm not really sure, though. Oh, yeah. MHCW. Red Fox, what's going on? Yeah, wrestling, yeah, is harder than what people think. It for sure is. But, like, part of my logic with, like, at the time, no one was, like... Well, like, no one really still is. It's slightly more of a thing now, but, like, nobody was using video game music as entrance music when I was wrestling, so that was kind of more my thought process. Like, rather than having some mainstream hit, I'll use some, like, dorky video game music that probably nobody's heard of. So they would just associate the song with me rather than the other way around. Associate me with this. Like, when they hear the song, they think of me instead of... I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Where's my grandfather clock elixir? There it is. This game knows damn right. RCD, how you doing? Yeah, Final Fantasy VI, the T edition, it's a hack. Terra, I hated that name. User... Oh, Tina. Tina Brantford. Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try to buy you some mine. It is definitely a new sprite, okay. Kind of hard to see for me, but I did not recognize that purple on her. Yeah, like, she's normally more, like, uniformly colored, I think. Yeah, there's like a purple or something, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the purple's new. I want to say it's here that if I don't collect the treasure chests until, like, after the World of Ruin, they're slightly better. What was my in-ring character? I was Hardware Harv. Wrestling construction worker character. And the metal clanging I thought was appropriate for a construction worker wrestler. Like, I started doing the character and then decided that this would be the music. It's like, well, the Magitech Factory music is my music. It's gotta be. Metal clangs. So, like, when I get there, I'm gonna be in such a weird headspace, I'll give you just advance warning. It's effectively fight music for me. When I hear that music, some bodies are gonna start flying around. Research crossover thing. Okay, Red Fox. That's Figaro Cave. Is it just hard on Harv? Yes. Hardwood Harv. Figaro Cave for sure. I thought it was like a number of caves. I didn't know it was like exclusively that cave. Although I could very well be wrong about that. That's something I've ever really concerned myself with. I should maybe not die. I don't know. It's just an idea I have. I'm gonna marathon the Pixel remasters when 6 comes out. I don't really plan to. I would rather at least play the PSP versions of 1, 2, and 4. Could maybe play the Pixel remaster of 3. Maybe. Although I'm worried if I try to play Final Fantasy 1 through 6 in a row, is I'll get tired. Because the last time I tried to do that, in all fairness, I tried to play the After Years, Final Fantasy 4 the After Years. I would not do that this time around. Even these series I like, I don't want to play too many of them in a row. I really wish they'd give 6 more love than, like, sorry to say, just the Pixel remaster. It should be getting, like, Dragon Quest III treatment. If anything. Yeah, birthday is less than a month away, Jonathan. Got a cotton something. Maj Def up 7. Deep Reg Def down 2. Go up here. Have some cotton body, sure. Oh, a tent. How attentive of you. Run button. And they're definitely gonna have sprint shoes on top of it. Then we'll have, like, super run. GBA version definitely had, like, a makeshift run. One of the versions did. I don't think original, like, Final Fantasy 3 for Super Nintendo had a run button. I could be mistaken. I don't think it did, though. But some other version did, because I remember combining sprint shoes with the run button. Like, it's either the PlayStation version or the Game Boy version. Probably the Game Boy version. Near what's happening, yeah. Graphics is, yeah. This graphics are sick on this remaster. Well, even, like, series I love to death when I do it, I get to about the 4th game in the series, I'm like, enough. Like I did with Breath of Fire, like, when I got to Breath of Fire 4, it was like... When I did Breath of Fire 5, it wasn't so bad, because it's so different from the rest of the series. But Breath of Fire 4, like, I had somewhere to be when I was, like, the next day when I was doing the final dungeon, and for some reason, I wanted to... Like, I couldn't just do the next... I couldn't just cut the part off and do it when I come back. No, I had to do it all that night. I might have had it in my head still that I was going to do all the Breath of Fire games in February, but I forgot. I've heard that too. 6 is more popular in the West than in Japan. Yeah, I heard... I don't know if, like, flopped is the right word in Japan, but I heard 6 wasn't very well received in Japan. Kept the PSP style exclusive to the mobile version. For 5 and 6. Did 5 just come out? I know 4 came out. I haven't really been keeping track. There she is. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be up to in the next little while. I just know I'm going to focus more on, like, retro-y stuff. I still feel I have to give Final Fantasy XIV, like, another good push. But then play a bunch of, like, old PlayStation games. And PS1 RPGs. Oh, Kefka. You're so delicious. Deliciously nuts. One hell of an adventure. Yeah, no kidding, Jonathan. Thank you for joining me for this ride this whole time, man. Glad to have you aboard. But yeah, I really wish they... even... Like, if I'm being honest, I didn't care for the bonus dungeon in Final Fantasy VI. I found it was, like, a little long-winded. But they could have included it with the remaster. And, like, Final Fantasy IV, they could have included one of the optional... They didn't have to include everything, but they could have included one of the optional dungeons. Like, would that have been so bad? Like, give us a reason to buy the remaster. Oh, there's an extra anything in the game? Like, I thought that's why they made different versions of Final Fantasy IV to begin with. So you'd have a reason to buy it. It's like, oh, well, but there's a new dungeon, so I have to get it. Like, then you can justify it. It's like, well, I need to play this dungeon. But if it's the exact same version, but the graphics are modified, it's like, well, I don't need that. But if you give me some 90-minute dungeon at the end of the game, yeah, sure, I'll, you know, spend another $20 on this game I've already bought 5 times. Matthew Jinberg, how you doing? The edition is popular now. Yeah, I had never even heard of it until, like, it just started coming up on my YouTube feed. And I just more recently decided to stream it, so... I mean, Final Fantasy VI is a classic, so... And I've never played, like, any sort of mods or hacks of it, so... Curious to see how it's gonna treat me. Probably gonna get my ass handed to me once we hit a certain point. Oh, yeah. They did, like, PSP style, because I know they did, like, those Final Fantasy V and 6 mobile ports that were, like a lot of people hated them. I don't know why I'm being boring with the names, but I am. Treasure hunting. We're being purist. We're being purist with this one. It's a huge difference. The alternate costumes are nice. Yeah, but I prefer the SNES term Esper over GBA's Eidolon. Oh, does this use Eidolon? Because I agree with that. I'm more of an Esper guy. Laertes. Earlier today, I saw someone on Twitch playing, oh, Chrono Trigger for the first time. They literally yelled out in anguish, oh my god, at messing up with the saving of Lara. I mean, if you're not expecting that, that's like... That's kind of heavy for a Super Nintendo game. Sage Gang. FF6T edition, my beloved. Ah, you two go way back. Never purchased a single port beyond PlayStation. There's really no reason to. I mean, unless they do have extra content in other versions, then there's at least a reason, but if you don't want to, I totally get it. Like, if you have any of the system, if you still have the old systems and the old games, like, why do you need a new version of it? Unless you're, like, short on space or whatever, like, just keep it plugged in. Or just swap in and out or whatever. Near. Oh no, I don't need to play this anymore, that's too much of a spoiler. Blind runs can be lots of fun to watch just as long, yeah. As the chat can respect avoiding spoilers. Yeah, big time. There's certain games like a Chrono Trigger where if you are playing it for the first time, you gotta make sure everyone knows. Because I would just assume if someone's streaming Chrono Trigger, they've played it before. So it's gotta be either like clearly in the title or on the screen or something. And it's interesting too seeing them play because, you know, you follow a game for 20 years and you know like the meta. But then you see someone play a game fresh, and you're like, oh, you can handle the situation like this? I had never thought of it. Right, Moogles. No, I get it. Thinking of sleeping because school is tomorrow, so night at Harvard, everyone. Alright, you too, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping in. Have yourself a delightful one. Hope your turkey day was good. Goes for the rest of the Americans through Thanksgiving. So I wasn't on for Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. Belated. I've just been such a perpetual state of... What am I doing? Stop it. Of wanting to sleep. So I've been resting. I've been resting, but I also got like 3 weeks of short videos recorded. So... not bad. I kind of look at video game spoilers different now than I used to. Like, it's one thing if I'm actively streaming a game and someone spoils something, it's like, could you not? But, if it's like an old game at all, like, not even old, but like, even for even for someone like me, if it's 5 years old, the worst that's gonna happen if you spoil a game for me is it will make me interested in actually playing it. Because, like, here I won't say the spoiler, but I have never played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I've heard it was good. Never played it, though. But then just watch some general video about, like top 10 video game spoilers or something like that, and Knights of the Old Republic was in there, and I'm like, oh. That would have been cool. But... Will I still even ever play it? I know they're remaking it or whatever. But yeah, if I'm like actively playing a game. Like when I was playing Persona 5, I was like right at a certain part. And someone spoiled something. That was about to happen like maybe an hour later. It's like, thanks a lot. Add them to every car I own. Blind runs are the closest I get, yeah, to vicariously playing a classic game again. Yeah, I get that too for the first time. Yeah, just seeing how people deal with certain certain things for the first time. Is it? Maybe it is Anthony Jordan. I wouldn't know because I still haven't played it. So maybe it's like really obvious, like you'd really see it coming a mile away. But yeah, MMO, but just treat it like a single player game. Let's steal. Oh yeah, let's make a steal. Yeah. Play COD or Halo online. I played Call of Duty, what was it, World War II one time. I have actually done a Call of Duty stream. Hey, Locke. Live. God damn you, man. Never happened. Still gonna... I was just having none of that. I want to steal, damn it. Yeah, some games are built for a blind reaction. Hey, Locke, move at all. Nice. Instead of being ensnared. Mithril knife. Oh no, Moglin. Can I equip this like mid-fight? Margaret. Liam Ruby, how you doing? Uh-oh. Game Dad lost months of his life too. What? Looks good. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna diametrically die. I'll just rewind if I do. Or can I just put other... Do I still have the knife though? Hang on a second, do I still have the knife? Yeah, I do. Well, then who cares? Mog, you handle it. Doing good. The endgame content is where T shines. Alright. And don't forget the Lard too. I assume T's like... I think it's more or less what the... like the developer's name is, just starts with T. That's what I think. Molulu, that did good damages. Mogan, Mogul. Mogel. Dance. Cast snare on the guard leader and one-shot him. I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Confuser. I mean, that also works if you confuse them. Not mad about that. Mr. T. Bifu. Bifu don't mean Mr. T. I should have not attacked. Well, never mind, he died. He died when I hit him, so yes. Enemies tend to be faster than vanilla. Okay. And take more turns. I figure that's partially where the side quests come in. Like, it'll help... Like, you do the side quests, it'll help balance the more difficult enemy. Even have a bowl of chili ready. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. Terra's Fallen Down sprite still looks like a mess. Like, I get it's her, like, face down. Like, head towards... Like, pointing towards us. Arson Felony, what's going on? Dropping by to say, hey, love you. Oh, I love you too. Spread the love. Hope it's all good. I think this music's different. Like, I have it quieter as in an attempt so it doesn't echo through the microphone horrifically. I think that music was different. I also think this place is, like, entirely different. Ooh, arson felonies were so nice. It's a stereotype. Or fallen sprite down, yeah. Fallen down sprite makes you think mermaid. I hear you there. Counterattacks with black belt and Genji glove. Okay. Tend to be more effective. Another monster in a box. And Locke will never leave my party. Steal from everything. You could imagine. Oh, they added music from other JRPGs. Oh. Well, now I'm gonna have to pay closer attention, because I need to prove my JRPG knowledge to be like, I recognize this music. I know what it's from. Wow, what a find, a tent. Oh my goodness, it's a tent. Advanced combat room. My way, advanced combat man. Advanced combat room, here's a potion. Secret room. Oh my goodness. You're a new room, ain't you? Achievement room. Guessing I haven't achieved anything yet. Achievement goals, part 1. Obtain Madwin's horn and the silk dress. I don't remember if that's even a thing you do normally. Steal many times. I'll get that. Science Nightmare and learn all 8 Bushido techniques. We'll be doing that. Or many teamwork attacks with Interceptor. Just use Shadow. Liberate Seth Figaro. I don't know if I'm gonna do all this stuff. There's even more stuff. Outfit. New game plus game. Get every side quest. What's this? Nothing. Yeah, there's still at least 2 more doors. Achievements are modded content. Gotcha. Collection room. Yes. Left hammer will be decorated with important adventure items. Other treasure. Okay. The bonus patch. So this is just check it out as time goes on. Oh. I guess you can do that for all of them. Oh, that's cool. You can just walk in front of them like that. Anyways, last but not least. Here. Shut. Boo. Okay, that ought to do for right now. Saving the game. I presume I can't go back here. Yeah, game's having none of that idea. Let's get out of here. Goodness. Nah, not eating. Leather hat. That seems like it's actually a good steal. I never did equip that mithril knife, did I? I mean, it can't be that good. When you steal equipment from an enemy, it should lower their defense. Like, I get maybe the squirrel wasn't wearing the hat. But what would a nut-eating squirrel be doing with a hat? I guess maybe if it's cold or it's trying to make a fashion statement, but I don't see it wearing a hat. It could just be like on its like sideways. Just at a camera view. I could maybe increase the battle speed. I don't know if that's a good idea or not though. Until I kind of get my bearings again. Because I certainly do not have bearings at the moment. Yeah, eight more attack. And more leather hats. There, now we both have mithril swords together. Mithril daggers. No, you're not gonna let me fight in the trees, okay. Sand ray. So potion from the scorpion looking thing. What about the manta ray? Sorry, sand ray. You cannot do that to me. Hera burned over 100 soldiers but struggles with rabbits and squirrels, yeah. My headcanon is the slave crown, yeah, you leveled it. It's the only thing that makes sense. Antidote. That wasn't worth almost dying for. I forget if this is worth doing or not. Probably not. Or we can just game over, I don't know, whatever. Yeah. I was sure I would make it. We're still gonna make it. Never happened. Okay. I have one Phoenix down. I just want to make it to Phoenix town. Hey, Dark Soul. What is T Edition? From what I understand, it's more or less the same as Final Fantasy VI, but a lot of extra side content. It's the British edition. Well, where's the Crumpets edition then? If this is the T edition. Hi Edgar, how are you? Oh, yeah. No matter how you develop them in your party, as enemies, they have items and stats you never see them have in your party. Yeah, it's like, I can't wait to use this when they join my party. They join your party. They just don't have this badass ability anymore. I'm a good guy now, though. I don't want to use it. Is Kefka still crazy? Oh, yeah. There ain't no fixing that fella. Crazy to the end. As long as there's tea, it's British enough. And don't forget the lard, too. Cheers. Cheers. Hope you enjoyed my impromptu ASMR stream. So I can get stuff for Edgar now, I think, like his auto crossbow. I'm the Japanese version, what? Who's generic there? Kefka? I couldn't imagine. Like, you'd still have that laugh. I already own a crossbow. Well, let's buy these then. What? Still can't get over the realization that British people say they are having tea. It means a meal. I may not have any tea at all. I didn't know that was actually a thing. Like, if a British person says tea, it's just like a English like anyone else being like, well, I'm just gonna have lunch. They're like, I'm gonna have tea. That I didn't know. Phoenix down. I'll buy one. Buy another one. What? What about Final Fantasy VIII? You can challenge them as NPCs, but they'll never use their decks in the party. They just use squalls. Kefka's personality is a localization thing. Really? Marth Lewis, what's going on? Why this game again? I'm playing the T edition. It's like a hacked version. So far it's been mostly the same. But there's some graphical differences and some of the bosses haven't been like one-to-one. do that. Oh, it's you. See? Rest for a bit. I thought that was what I was supposed to do. We'll figure it out. We'll just run around for a bit. Ah, yes, Edgar's twin brother. He is such a nice boy. He's been known to suplex a train or two in his day. Playing SMT5 might be near the end now. Right on, Scott. What's your verdict? Well, I guess I should wait till you're completely done with it, but... imagine you're still enjoying it. How many hours have you put in it so far? I assume plenty. Yeah. Yeah, Quistis is the card king. That's because she was feeling trepidatious. Yeah, he was trained to suplex a train. But yeah, I'm definitely one of those people that enjoy that Sabin can suplex a train way more than I should. Like, that's way too funny to me. It's like just such a video game thing that it's awesome. Because you gotta know, like, the developers weren't like, okay, so we have to make it so you can suplex this train. They probably just put no thought into it. Then idiots like me just tried to do it and it worked, and we're like, but it's fun. Ooh, Phoenix Stone. You even have to buy that other Phoenix Stone. There's sand on my boots. Excuse me. Oh, Kefka. You better dust the sand off of my boots. My iconic laughter. Or maybe they noticed it is too amusing to remove. I mean, like, even Final Fantasy VII, like, Tifa can suplex everything. Diamond weapon. Swarm of flies. Doesn't matter. You name it, she can suplex it. Or brainbuster it. Two most legit monks in Final Fantasy history. According to my save, 40-ish hours. Oh, wow, really? They altered the buff and debuff system. Don't like how they work compared to how they used to. But doesn't ruin the game. So far, enjoyed the story. Okay. I was expecting it to be, like, painfully long, like the Persona games. If it's actually like a 40 to 60 hour excursion, that's more enticing to me. Mobile detective game. I mean, yeah. Spin the character's face so he hit the guy. on the head with the ball peen hammer. I think that's a fair reaction to have. Sands Dealer, if you're reading that comic in the sand, yeah, Comic Sands. How you doing, Sands Dealer? Deal any Sandses lately? Ha. 7 and Tifa got frisky with each other. It would look like a bunch of suplexing. Oh, it would... You know how, like, Kefka moved those 3 statues and it, like, destroyed the world? If Tifa and Sabin just hooked up, exact same thing would have happened. Like, nothing would have been different at all. Grind heavy, but haven't really felt that. They don't really have a cheap item that lets you see any enemy's weaknesses. Oh, even bosses, wow. So you could wait to fuse. I like saying it's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Especially where you really don't want it to go. Kefka, stop setting my castle on fire. I've dealt so many seances to the point where it might be illegal. Attaboy. Proud of you. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Yes, of course. Want to see that in action. The thought is giving me the biggest grin on my face. Can you imagine that offspring? Oh my goodness. Nothing it couldn't suplex. It'd be the ultimate suplexing machine. It's Taz. That's just Tifa and Sabin's kid. It's Taz from ECW. Just nap again, I forget. Doing the missions and the overworld boss fights and doing good on the experience. So. We've been hanging in with it. Loke, what are you doing? I guess we follow him. You think I'd remember? Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me, like, what a long-standing series SMT is, and now I've still never played it. I've had one in my place for years now, and I still haven't played it. Can't play them all, I guess. You're bound to miss some. That's one of the ones I missed. Yeah, at birth, the baby suplex the doctor. So I'm wondering if you're still able to get the Genji glove from Bannon. I think it is if you say no to him 3 times. Or if they changed it. What the heck? Kefka, he set our stone castle on fire. We don't know how he did it, sire. We're in the middle of a desert already. Enjoy the barbecue. Must be eating something soft since I don't hear anything. Just a bowl of cereal. No, I have it was a can of Tim's chili. It's on sale. When I see it on sale, I pick it up. I don't know why I like Tim Hortons chili so much, but I do. Must be the Canadian in me. My only complaint with the Tim's chili is it's like it's not quite filling enough for my liking. It's like not quite a meal. Like I should really have a sandwich with it. Like a grilled cheese sandwich would be perfect. I could just do that. I have cheese, I have bread. That's hot. That fire is hot. Some of the burn plate. Son of a submariner. Good luck burning while your oxygen source is deprived fire. Sucker. Go, kill them. Let's not cast magic and break this fight. Steal. Stealing. Crossbow, I guess. Potion. But yeah, like in vanilla Final Fantasy. Well, you made that decision for me. Vanilla Final Fantasy 6, if you don't, trigger the cutscene. Like, normally if you cast magic in this fight, it triggers a cutscene. But if you don't trigger the cutscene, you skip it. I don't know if that's the case here. I could use a Phoenix down, I guess. I have 3. Immediately attack, block, and kill him. Locky Loke block. Okay. Locke might be able to potion himself. How about the motion of the potion? There we go. That noise blaster actually really took the edge off. Like, just don't fight the confused one. Until it's unconfused, then use the noise blaster again. Like, we still got to attack 1. Perfect. Well, let's noise blast again just for kicks. I presume I can't steal twice. Okay. At least not from him. The M-Tech armor became confused. Why are you attacking me like this? Speaking of fired attacks, Bioblast. Why did I steal again? Klepto, relax. Terra, wake up. Go now, Mega. See ya. Alright, Sands Dealer. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. What is X plus X? Told to say this from the person who I sold the sands to. I would think XX. Are those bad people? No, they were good people. Or are they pretending I casted magic anyway? Did I break the hack? Shattered to bits. Shattered Tibet. I don't know what I'm... Ha ha. Chili's also a good, like, barometer. For if I have to trim my beard or not. Because it's just sloppy enough. That if it makes a mess of my beard, it's like I really need to trim it. Mode 7, go. Let's look around just in case there's like, something new. In this T edition. Don't forget the lard too, I said that already. Chili measures pressure. I forget what I said, but yes. Oh. I have no idea what I said. Oh, did I say like a barometer? Or something. Yeah. Yeah, for my beard length. See, Flat Earth is real, yeah. The proof is in Final Fantasy VI. Knew it all along. Do. Singing songs. Singing tunes. Save. Save with the KO Terra. So can I tent her back to life? I forget if this is one of those games. Finding out now. Yes. Yeah, we gotta go through here first, and then recruit Sabin, and fight Vargas. And see if they change the pummel technique from left, right, left. I think I wasted that tent. Now I'm curious if that cutscene's gonna try to play or not. Yeah. Even though we just had this talk. I appreciate that this happens though. I gotta say though, this really makes me want to play through the game and just not use magic with Terra. And see what happens. Like, will it be just the first person that casts magic? This will happen, this cutscene? Or would Terra have to cast magic? Because this would be funny to do in, like, the final battle. Oh yeah, it doesn't take long in Final Fantasy VI to get, like, a 4-party team going. Couldn't steal, not with that kind of attitude. Excuse me. You rock. Aw, thanks. Things are so kind. These baseball glove-looking caterpillar things. This bow, it's real cross. I appreciate the redrawn sprites. It's a little extra thing they really didn't have to do, but I appreciate they bothered to do. Poisana. Hey, Poisana, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Why'd their heads fall off for a sec? It might have just... It's either like just an issue with the hack, or because that cutscene happened not in the desert, it might have tripped it out a bit. I don't think that normally happens, but I could be wrong. Is this the game where the best helmet in the game was a drill? Or was that 4? I want to say that's 4, but I'm not sure. That's like a glitch, isn't it, of some sort? Equipping a drill on your head. I want to say that's 4, but I'm not sure. Trying to remember who even has a drill in 4. Sid, maybe? He'd be like the only one. But Edgar, for sure, has a drill. Cotton robe. Got another one. Reminds me Edgar. You look like a robe kind of guy, King Edgar. Don't want to wear this robe. I'm not gonna make you. You're a king. And just for the record, like, my favorite Final Fantasy VI character is Sabin, but Hardware Harv's favorite Final Fantasy VI character is Edgar. I just want that to be perfectly clear. Just in case there was any confusion. Demo 1, how you doing? Yeah, I did say drill. Like, in the most naughty way imaginable. Not sure if it's really as necessary as... like, to be stealing all these potions. I expect enemies to have new items to steal in this, so... I just love thieving from enemies in games anyway. You can usually get good swag early if you steal from everything. Rule of thumb. So Hardware Hard was like Tyler Durden. 2 different people, yes. That's right. They both like Final Fantasy VI, but one likes a different brother. Different Figaro brother. Oh, if Sabin can't suplex the train in this version, I'm gonna write them a nasty letter. Like snail mail, you don't want me to do, you don't want that. There might be COVID on that letter. It's bad. I don't know why there'd be COVID. I don't know even why I said that. Traveling through the mail stream, it'll pick up COVID and you'll get it. I like suplexing trains. I don't want to even think about that being taken away from me. My precious train suplexing addiction. In games, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine too. Yeah, exactly. It's like the repo, man. It's mine, and what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine too. Is it like a hard mod? I believe so, yeah. Still gotta try FF7 and 8 hard mods. I had a good time with the new threat mod of 7. I can't speak to the 8 one. Jukes, what's going on? Yeah, FF6 is classic. Simply put. Is it your intention to finish the game? Yes. I don't know if I'll do, like, every lick of bonus content, but I do plan to finish the game. I just say that because there might be some, like, hidden boss that I just don't find for whatever reason. If I stumble across the boss, I'll be hard-pressed to, like, not go back and kill it at some point. But if I otherwise miss one, then, well, I can't help that. Add cheddar cheese to chili or no? I don't generally add it, but I'm not... Like, if I was out somewhere and there was chili and shredded cheddar cheese or any variety of cheddar cheese to go in the chili, I would be all for it. I just don't go to the effort to add cheese to the chili. The other day, though, I did... like, I have those shakers of Kraft Dinner sauce, like the mac and cheese, like macaroni mix, and I added that to the chili, but I didn't really notice it. The chili kind of overpowered it. Yeah, I've heard about that too. There's rumors going around about a Chrono Cross remaster, remake type of deal. I'm for it. Hopefully that would mean the next obvious step would be Chrono Trigger. I do actually agree with them that they should remaster Chrono Cross first. Because that would only just build more hype for Trigger. If they're remastering Cross, they're clearly thinking about Trigger. Like, give me a break. I'll eat my welding cap if they're not. Whether or not they actually release... Whether or not we ever actually get a redone Chrono Trigger is a different story, but this is certainly a litmus test. Love stealing. Oh yeah, it's like my favorite thing in RPGs. Finding rare loot. So satisfying. Find like a good piece of armor off of some fairly mundane enemy. Just because you're a little stubborn. Oh yeah, the soundtrack in Chrono Cross is like second to none. Like when it holds up to Chrono Trigger soundtrack, like you've got a masterpiece on your hands. Chrono Cross into Chrono Trigger graphics. That'd be an interesting move to make. I would play it though, for sure. If we get like official word that there's gonna be a remaster, Chrono Cross remaster, I'll probably play it. Like actual Chrono Cross. Shadow, you're recolored, buddy. So sprint shoes, give me them immediately. No? Or not? Am I gonna want to grind? What did they patch that up? Dickish move. Is there another weapon shop here? Mithril sword. How about a new game already? Crazy talk. Actual new experiences. We can't be original in this day and age. I've never tried doing a low-level game of FF6, no. I don't think I've ever tried to do, like, any sort of like specialty runs of 6. Like challenge runs. Let's get the 2 plumbed hats. Buckler. Tastes awful, but it works. We could get the better shields. I think we can skimp on the shields. I'm not that sure about it, though. So, there. I thought I bought 12 for a second. Yeah, like, what kind of boost even is it? 4 defense. And magic def. I mean, that's a lot of, like, mid-90s RPGs, the random encounter rate. I've always liked a random encounter rate, but there's nothing worse than a too frequent of a random encounter rate. I really like Shadow's music, too. I'm actually just gonna let it play for a sec. I'm gonna sit here, eat my chili, and listen to Shadow's music. Back in my wrestling days, I was actually really close to having another character I was going to base off of Shadow. And call him Clyde Barham, and I would basically be a wrestling ninja. And this would be my music, this music. But alas. I even bought a mask for it and everything. It just didn't happen. Didn't pan out. My body's too fragile. Body's a hunk of junk. I'm gonna trade it in for a body that works. Body that's still covered under warranty. Challenge run of FF Tap. Spat all over myself. Tactics where they can only ever fight with 3 people, including Ramza, and only with equipment that can be bought from the shop. He allows himself to use the special weapons only as throw commands. Kind of funny, because nobody risks losing those weapons. Yeah, in normal runs. And they probably do gangbuster damage, too. Like, they probably do good damage, but not generally enough damage to justify wasting them against the normal... Like, even, like, most run-of-the-mill bosses. Throw the Excalibur at Weegriff, like, okay. If you could, even. Think he's afraid of his own shadow. Bigger gained a level on my back yet. Oh, found a potion. Should go to the pub and talk to everybody. Maybe someone will have a quest. I don't know. I should check. It's back. Hi, guys. It's like, oh my god, body. Like, I didn't stream for 5 days. I could already just go to sleep. Excuse me. It's nothing the game's doing. It's Final Fantasy VI. Like, I'm as engaged as I can get. But like, god damn it, body. My. Oh, any jobs available? Cave monster cleanup. Cave leading to Figaro has been teeming with monsters lately. It's becoming a big problem. You look plenty skilled. Could you get rid of the monsters for us? I'll reward you handsomely. Accept. It even teleports me there. Interesting. What music is this from? Tales of Fantasia? Full of potion. Bad. Pretty grandiose music. Bear Claw. Delicious donut. This might be Saga game. Like, the more I listen to it, the more it sounds like Saga. Is that accurate? Probably not. Did I actually steal something from my favorite variety of Aladoth in the back? Enemy has no items. Did I steal from the right one? I must have stole 2 potions then. No cosmic main story and all side quests. Where you wander around a world asking if anyone needs help. Isn't that effectively Morrowind? Or one of the, like, some of the Elder Scrolls games? Need to pay more attention or something. More potions. My eyes have been so itchy lately. I don't know what the problem is. Get back here, you slut. It's gonna steal from you. An earring. That's for magic, so here you go, Tara. It actually shows you the boost. You're spoiling me. Oh yeah, I have no harm in adding some battle music variety. You know, someone was saying they borrowed like a bunch of other JRPG music, so I'm fine with that. They're all gonna give high potions, because that's fine. No. The answer is no. God damn it, Locke. Stop dying. It's your problem. It's not like I wasn't healing. I didn't mean to noise blast it. Doberman are pretty sturdy, I would say. You better run. Don't be pouncing on me. Yeah, you better run. Oh my god, how am I this tired? Like, did I not get these, or... Ray unit, what's happening? FF6 a hard game. It can be, but like it's also a different version of it. It's like a hack. This version's definitely harder. Well, now we're talking. Couldn't steal. Not with that kind of attitude. Potion. Couldn't steal. Potion. from behind for double the damages. That's how it's done. Character named Crazy that has a machete named Faithful. What could possibly go wrong with that mix-up? There's the boss dog over there. The big boss dog. The big dog. Do that. Better thief, Zidane from 9 or Loke from 6. I'm inclined to say Zidane just because he can steal 3 things per enemy, whereas Locke can only steal 1 per enemy. Victory music is different in here, at least. Dawn, the dawn, dawn. Bible ask. I like Locke better, though. For asking popularity contest-wise, I'm a Locke guy. He's a Locke. I didn't even see how much damage that fire did. Like, was it worth 42 on the poison? How many hit points does this thing have? No. No. Love how I'm just unabashedly rewinding. Normally I try not to, like, immediately cheese the game. This game I'm just immediately like, yep, so rewind. That's alright damage, 134. Turn to South Figaro. Figaro. I like how it warps you. 10 potions, I was gonna say. 5 potions, Phoenix down. So I can just do that repeatedly. Do I get that reward every time? Because that's alright. If you get that every time. Well, let's nap. Actually, let's go to Sabin's cabin, because we can just sleep there for free. Do I have a favorite part of Final Fantasy VI? That's a great question. Like, objectively, I should. And I definitely have a little bias towards the Magitech Factory area. So I guess I would have to choose that, if any part, the Magitech Factory. If I'm not the first person to wrestle to Final Fantasy music, I gotta be, like, one of the first. Like, that was actually, like, professionally trained. Not saying I went anywhere. Outside of, like, independent promotions. Nonetheless. There's also one time where I was heel hardware harp and I used Final Fantasy 12 music. I used the song that was in... Christ, what was the name of that tower? But it's like in the basement of this tower. It's like an optional area. It's where you fight the magic pots in Final Fantasy 12. That music. That was my heel music. My heel hardware harp music. Is there MP in this game? Yes. When the game starts, only certain party members have the ability to use magic, but as time goes on, everyone gains the ability somehow or other. So right now, Terra's the only one that has MP. Is the goblin gonna have a 1 in 64 chance of dropping a goblin summon? Because I could see this game doing that. George Zamfir, I am not familiar. Oh, the Haunted Forest. I get that too. Also love Ultros battles. The guy's both creepy and funny. Don't tease the octopus kid. Never knew, yeah, when he would pop in the story. Yeah, he was like such a thorn in the side for so long. Then he just kind of disappeared. Well, he doesn't disappear. Stops bothering. Oh, the pan flute world map, yeah. Now. This is completely ridiculous to me that I took 5 days off of streaming and I am this tired right now. It's almost like I need to rest or something. It's weird. It's almost like my body is telling me that I need to rest. I also, now that I think about it, I didn't have a coffee today. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. So that's what did it. Any other relic I'm gonna grab? I don't really need to sit here and grind for hours. These are poison resist. True Knight I don't want. Oh. Blind immune. Poison immune. I will actually buy a silver spikes. Wait, what'd that do? I didn't really think about that aspect. Defense and magic defense. Back on caffeine again. Yeah, after my birthday, October 21st, I went back on caffeine. Don't really regret it. But I'm basically back to where I was before I quit it in the first place. But that's fine, it's delicious. Let's go. What multiplayer in Final Fantasy VI? That makes me wonder, you can probably still Yeah, multiplayer this. If you want it. How's my healing again? Like, I know we got a bunch of high potions and stuff. 25 potions, 2 Phoenix Downs, we have... Well, let's spend... We have 1,300, let's spend it on items. We'll have plenty of money when we get through the next dungeon. Anyway. Resting's overrated. Plenty of that for the grave. I love it so much. I know what you're saying, but like, I love it so much. Oh, that grandfather clock. I already took the elixir out of it. 2,000 what? I will get some antidote. In case I do need to remove the dote status. You were a coffee addict. It's like that Mitch Hedberg line where he's like, used to be a drug addict. Or was it, I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too. It's kind of where I'm at with the caffeine addiction right now. So yeah, I gave it up for quite a few months. Back on the wagon. 2K for a tent, yeah. Preposterous. That canvas is made of. Couldn't steal. Well, not with that kind of attitude. I mean, yeah, I'm a sugar addict too. Some for Sabin. That's okay. Get a 10 for like 30 bucks. At the store? Yeah. Go to the wrong store. Ah. Face. My face. Okay. Now that I've gone through that, come out the other side, I think a better man. Well, let's save it here, because I want to. I'm a Harv addict. Yeah. Get your fix. Zagrum. These things definitely have bandanas you can steal. Give me. Give me. Give. I should probably kill one, actually. This is gonna go sideways on me real fucking fast. Yeah, let's kill one. Very least, slowly start to take them out. I'd love to cut out more sugar. I'm not ready for that right now. I'm gonna expedite this. Soul headgear, nice. Like, I think the headgear is actually, like, pretty good for this point of the game. Like, it wouldn't be the worst idea to stick around and try and steal 3 of them if you have a chance. Maybe they're rebalanced, we'll see. 4 more defense. 4 more all of the defenses. You can't even actually equip it. Yeah, let's try get some more. I want to speed past it because I might speed past a successful thievery attempt. I forget what dictates steal likelihood. I know there's, at least in regular 6, there's stuff you can get to increase thief success rate. But that's a ways away from now. There we go. Allowed lone enemies to use their strongest attack, despite not having a full manpower. You mean like the desperation attack? I mean, gosh, that's a dagger, isn't it? Yeah. Power attack, evade. Something left. That's what gauche means. Left. I used to know more about that dagger, but not anymore. Can we steal softs from you? Technically. Technically, yes. Would I be right in Jeopardy? Probably not, but technically correct. It's normal Final Fantasy VI, I think that I was correct. This version, not correct. Leave it up to the Jeopardy judges. Forget what's this way. Gorgeous. Is that actually what they're supposed to be called? Because they have horns. Gorgeous. I never got it. I only just got it now. So next time I stream, I should have 77 cups of coffee first. Injected right into my bloodstream. And they are goring me. Gore, damn it. Well, I mean, like, any kind of in the spotlight sort of attention that Final Fantasy VI could get, I would love to see. Like, if they were to do, like, an FF7 style remaster of 6, I would be ecstatic. What are those even? Those Final Fantasy IV enemies? Anyways, I forget what I was saying. What is happening? Stop it. Oh, enemy has no items. But yeah, if we even got like a Final Fantasy VI with like Octopath Traveler graphics, that would be just lovely. Pretty much any Super Nintendo game, if they were to get that kind of graphical treatment, really couldn't complain about it. Yeah, snails with no shells, I guess. From some other Final Fantasy game. Sand Stealer. Sand Stealer made a new picture for him. I see that. Yeah, I never knew Ryu had it in it. Yeah. Excuse me. Gorgeous. At least they owned how, like, memeable the game is. Don't slow Terra. What are my final thoughts on 7 Remake? Final thoughts? Well, like, my first time through it, I could not have enjoyed it much more. But now I'm expecting, before it's all said and done, for it to be like this complete shit show. That bears no resemblance to the source material. But I'll play it. I'll play it all along. So long as they keep releasing it. 16-bit D Master of 7. That'd be a bold move. I would certainly play it though. Like, I played the Final Fantasy 7 like 8-bit remaster, like D-Make. What's the Atlas armlet do again? It's probably something stronger, yeah. Defense, power. Physical attack. You don't really do a lot of physical attack. Lock does. You're more about your toolkit. Yeah, like, if they just basically gave me, like, OG Final Fantasy VII, but, like, you know, like, PS2 graphics type of re-release, I would have been happy with it. Like, so long as it wasn't, like, complete garbage. Because if they want to make a new game, just make a new game. Take place in the same universe if it has to. I'm gonna stop dealing today. Head to bed. Alright, have a good sleep, Sands Dealer. Thanks for stopping in. Oh yeah, I played that 8-bit D-Make a little bit. I played it up to... I want to say I escaped the prison. Preemptive strike. Yeah, let's just... Oh, come on. Yep, just turn around in time to not take double damage from the auto crossbow. I appreciate that. This is really annoying me how tired I am. How do I keep dying? Like, do I have... How many more Phoenix Downs do I have? 2. Shouldn't be wasting them. Yeah, whatever this is. Oh, a tent. That's a great find. I'm not going to use it because they're $2 grand. Yeah, come on, Edgar. Arrows from behind. I want FF8 to get an FF7 style remake. I figure if we give it enough time, they're like, you're bound to get it. I just kind of wish that Square could figure out their... It's like somewhere around like the end of the PS2 era, they completely forgot how to release games in a timely fashion. Just lost the ability. Not saying it's easy to make modern games. Anything high profile there seems to take like a decade now. Oh, where I'm at with remakes and stuff is if it's been 20 years since the game was released, I don't think it's unreasonable to remake it. But yeah, focus being on remasters instead of like new IPs, it's like, give us new experiences. Says the guy playing a hack of a, almost 30-year-old game. I think they should release the Hive game too, JPA, I agree. Can't wait for its release. Well, we can at least save here. And I can hoard the tent if I want. Well, we'll at least get through this dungeon tonight. I was like, serious. Doesn't matter. Difference isn't. Oh yeah, Speedy would have to be a summon for sure. Without a doubt. Yeah, happy with any game for the most part. Except for very few here and there. Yeah, I hear you. Like, I'm generally fairly easy to please with games. Like, I'm an RPG guy. Generally, if you give me an RPG, I'm good to go. Like, I'm a little pickier now than I used to be. But I think that's more just out of my own expectations of myself from streaming. It's like, yeah, I want to play games I like and have a good time, but I also do want to be able to, like, see something in a game where it's like, this is not the best. I think it's important to at least be able to see, you know, something like a critique. Whereas if I was just playing in my own, I probably wouldn't even notice a lot of this stuff. Yeah, make all the enemies fall asleep. Distract them with his being adorable. Can you name one game? Oh. Oh my god. Thank you for the large JPA. I appreciate it. Gobble that down. Can you name at least one game that you don't like at all? I'm not a fan of the Wild Arms series, like, even a little bit. And I watched a streamer play it, like, kind of, like, in the past few months. Still don't like it. Just don't like it. Wild Arms 1 at least, I would give 2 a second chance. But Wild Arms 1 can go piss up a rope. Music's good. That's the only nice thing I'll say about it. Ernest the Cat Miller. Well, somebody better call your mama. Somebody's calling someone's mama. I don't have an issue with Westerns. I just, I'm not normally, like, I'm normally not the type of guy who's like, oh, these graphics suck, therefore I don't like this game, but I really don't like the graphics in Wild Arms. I don't know, like, I know they're blocky and stuff, like, they just... And I'm fine with a lot of PS1, like Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy VII. I guess Final Fantasy VII would be, like, the best. Like, that's fine. Like, that doesn't bother me. Wild Arms can't stand the look of it. You could stop stoning my party if you'd be so kind. I'm just annoyed that I gave Wild Arms 3 chances. Where it took me till I was in my 30s to give the Persona series another chance. It's like, I wish I had only played Wild Arms 1 and played Persona 1, 2, and 3. Instead of just playing, like, Persona 1 or whatever it was. And playing Wild Arms 1, 2, and 3. At least till I played 5 and realized the error of my ways. I got turned around. I think I got turned around. Shit. Stop being such a stoner, dude. Alright, man. I forgot about this. In 6. Not everyone will run away at the same time. Look, I can't afford to be getting turned around right now. I still have like 9 high potions though, so I should be okay. Oh, you've never actually played Legend of Dragoon? It's worth playing, for sure. Star Ocean? I don't know it well, but Star Ocean 2 is really good. If I could recommend one Star Ocean game, it would be the second one. The second story. I'm the third. What? Star Ocean 3? I liked Star Ocean 3. I'm like... And if you also like Star Ocean 3, we're like one of the few people that liked it okay. Plot twist, and it didn't really sit well with a lot of people. I enjoyed playing it just fine. Okay, good. We'll do that thing where we kill the monster while we try to run away from it. Now, if run likelihood is affected by, you know, slow, that makes good sense. And although I've been going on about PlayStation 1 RPGs lately, don't be surprised if I play Lufia 2. I'm actually kind of screwing around with it today. I forgot how good Lufia 2 is. But yeah, I need to play more Star Ocean. Was Titanic in Star Ocean? Must have been. The name like that. Hey KJ, how you doing? It's a lot of added content to it. In this case, the character sprites are redrawn. When we were in South Figaro, we went to the pub and there was like a quest we could do, so we did that and got some stuff. So this is just some there's bonus content, more or less, is the difference. Boss battles are reworked a bit. I was trying to lose subscribers since day one of YouTube. How well I'm succeeding at that is up to you. Yeah, I should try Star Ocean 4 or 5 sometime. I forget which one it was, but I thought one of them wasn't doing well. Or didn't do well, 4 or 5. Oh, what do these Dark Souls have? I forget. It might just be a high potion. Yup. Blizzard Fist. I mean, that might have been a little bit overkill. Probably could have just used a regular potion. Thank you for not killing him. Appreciate it. We don't really need to be hoarding our magic. This is what we are hoarding it for. What do you get from the new bonus quest? Nothing good. It was just like 10 potions, 5 high potions, and like a phoenix den. But it gave you an excuse to grind, and like, it's not awful, I guess. Experience in a few items. I imagine it's not, there's like 50 new side quests or something stupid, like a crazy number. I'm sure some of them have better items. Enemy has no items. Christ, I didn't even equip that other headgear. Did I? Page said 50. Well, I'll believe what the page says. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Enough. I'll send you all to hell. That's enough, Vargas. It isn't stabbing. Why, Vargas? Why did you kill Master Duncan, your own father? Some random stray, some random noble bloodline character. Blizzard Fist. Thanks for pushing me exactly in the right spot to do this fight. Use me, please. Yeah. Gorgeous. Get ready. Incorrect blitz input. Burst Fist. Oh no, my only weakness. I already learned that technique. Well, he hadn't been so consumed by pride. I forget how you're supposed to know to do that. Like if you don't have the instruction manual. Pretty sure you just don't progress. I mean, not that left, right, left is like super complicated, but if you don't know to push left, right, left. A lot of combos you could do before that. Yeah, Sabin the midget, yeah, against Goliath. Well, he's got our in our party sprite, so it's little. If we were fighting him, he'd have this huge, highly detailed sprite. Aura. Hey, Carl Winslow, how you doing? Made the late stream. I'm glad you could make it. I don't know how much longer it's going to be. I am struggling. So the translation is slightly different. Yeah. I don't know Like, obviously the new content had to be translated. I'm not sure why the original text was translated differently. Like, if... Like, I don't know if the Japanese translation, the text was different. Like, in the TV edition. Like, if that's why, or if it's more just the translator choice. Commands that you unlocked are available in the menu, aren't they? Yep. Oh, the game tells you at some point. Okay. Yeah, before the timer runs out. Yeah. Shenmue 2. Left, 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 right, right, right. Oh. Speedy's like, please stop doing that again. Mindlessly watching Pokemon Shiny streams. Have you picked it up yourself? You gonna pick it up? I kind of snuck up on me new Pokemon game coming out. Having been out. Not coming out, it's out. Oh yeah, and you got your Mithril. Increase your speed. That's a crazy attack boost. Nice. I mean, I did give you the headgear. I regret nothing. Another tent. Yeah. Gotta make sure I set X, Y. Yeah. The opposite of how I... Steal. Yeah, excuse me. About the mad angels. Have you seen any sailors? Maybe I should get another. No, damn. I mean, 4 more defense, but it's all gonna add up. Going on Pokemans. For some reason, the streams are intriguing. Yeah, 1 in 4,000 chance, just resetting game over and over. Currently watching. There's around 2,800 resets. Oh, that's maddening. I couldn't imagine wanting something with such a rare RNG. Like, I can imagine wanting it, but I mean, like, actually putting in the chops to steal it, like, that's or not steal, but to find one, that's such dedication. Like, if you were to find something like that on your 500 try, you would be like, wow, that was lucky. I was lucky, it only took 500 tries. It's other people who would do it 8,000 times, never see one. Gotta love odds. Yeah, 3 headgear. A little lower speed, but that's alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to keep playing this, but I'm so tired. Some games have RNG manipulation techniques. This is true. Three days is 12 hours straight. I believe that. Seems like a chill dude, yeah. Yeah. I gotta do something else, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of waiting with bated breath for... You know, any news on more like Shenmue stuff. I guess it's just wait for an anime at this point. Won't play the Shenmue games. They're not for everybody. That's for damn sure. I maintain if they had like regular video game voice acting, I wouldn't even like the game. It's like the voice acting just puts it over the top for me. But like playing that game back in like 2000, it was really a unique experience. Here we go. I don't even think there's anything up here, but maybe there is with this version. Yeah. Oh. Watch, I'm gonna game over here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, folks. I have to stop. I'm too tired. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. I'd like to play more, but god damn, bush. Anyway, next time I'm on, I hope it'll be tomorrow. I plan to play more of this, so, yeah. How about a game of Lucky Hit? But so far, I like what I see. Like, it's been pretty standard Final Fantasy VI fare, plus, you know, a few adjustments. I mean, so far, so good, but hopefully I'll have more energy tomorrow to play it for a bit longer. So thanks again, don't forget the lard, and I'll catch you next time I go live. Oh, it's one of these mice.